G'day, I'm Angus Kidman from Finder, and I'm going to explain to you how you can transfer money overseas easily without wasting a fortune in fees and charges. You might be tempted just to use your existing bank, but international bank-to-bank transfers can be really expensive and really slow. We did an analysis at finder.com.au and found that you could typically send $50 more if you use a specialist international money transfer service instead of just sticking with your bank. So how can you choose the best one for you? The first thing you want to look at is the actual transaction fees that are involved, because they can make a big difference to how much you're going to spend overall. It's hard to avoid these fees entirely, but it pays to shop around. For example, TorFX don't charge any fees at all, and HiFX and OFX will waive the fees if you're transferring more than $10,000. Lots of other providers will sometimes give a discount the first time you sign up, so it definitely pays to look around and try and find one of those specials. Next, you'll need to look at the exchange rates. You'll usually get a better exchange rate from a specialist provider than you will if you just go to a bank. But rates change daily, so it's important to do that comparison on the day that you want to transfer the money, because you might get a very different deal if you look just 24 hours later. Next, you need to think about how you want to make the transfer. If you use a specialised online provider, someone like TransferWise or CurrencyWise, you can transfer direct from your own debit or credit card into their bank account, and typically they'll be able to get the money as quickly as the next day. If you decide to use a bank, you'll need to set up an account and request a quote. Once you get the quote, if you're happy with it, then you can make the transfer and it will typically go into your recipient's account, often by the next day. If you're only trying to make a single transfer and you don't want the hassle of setting up an account, you can use a service like Western Union, World Remit or MoneyGram. These services have thousands of agents worldwide, and that means that the person you transfer money to can often just pick it up in a local store. Now that can seem really convenient, but remember that the exchange rates that you get will not be as good as with other specialised services. If you do want to use a bank, you'll generally get a more competitive rate with an online-only bank like ING Direct or Citibank. Just double check to make sure that they can transfer into the country where your recipient is and that they're not going to charge you a really big fee, because that can happen for some locations. Need some more help to make that decision? Jump onto finder.com.au and check out our comprehensive guides to all your money transfer options. And if you need further help, our 24-hour chat team is available to answer all your questions. Thanks for watching.